What you know about slings? So even though we're just reviewing slings today, they all kind of work differently. The Moment one is geared toward the mobile photographer, the mobile filmmaker, and you can carry everyday pocket items in it. I'm going on a trip tomorrow and I have all my film. And then we're gonna talk about the Nico Camera Sling. It is just indestructible, it is bomb-proof, very thick padding inside and out, completely rain-proof. We haven't tested it on bombs yet, but I imagine this one is designed with the street photographer in mind, but I've actually been using it as a lens bag, which I will highlight when we get there. And the last bag we're looking at is the new Everyday Sling version 2 from Peak Design. It comes in a 3, a 6, and a 10 liter. And yeah, this thing is low profile for the amount of space it has. It has a bunch of small pockets inside, as well as Velcro dividers so you can fold to make custom pockets. We'll get into it more, but yeah, it's sick. So let's get into it. Personally, I have become a very big fan of the Sling. I was using a Fanny pack for a while, and I would just use it for my travel. And then I got a job at Moment, and I had to review a bunch of bags. So as I've been learning about bags, I've realized how great slings truly are. They're just very convenient. You can access them on the go, and if you get a good sized one, you can pretty much carry everything you need in it. I'm a very simple man, and I don't like to complicate things. I like to keep things simple. And that's the best part about slings. Like, you just keep it simple, keep it to the essentials, and a little more if you want. And the first one we're looking at is the Moment one. So here's what I'm packing in this sling. My Moment lenses, a pen, a passport in the back pouch, an iPhone 11 Pro, my wallet, a pair of headphones, a tripod for my phone, a 35mm point and shoot, a filter mount with a variable ND filter for my iPhone, and of course, a snag. This thing blends a bit too much with my shirt. Now this black one blends a bit too much with this shirt, but whatever, we're going for it. So the Moment Fanny Sling, I would say out of all the ones I'm reviewing today, is really the only one where you can wear around your waist comfortably. Boom. But also too, if you want, you can just wear it as a sling. I'm much more of a sling guy than a fanny pack guy. So this sling is made for the mobile filmmaker. It's small, it's simple, it's concise, and you're not gonna overload it with a bunch of gear. If you just wanna keep things simple, this is a sling for you. The black and the olive canvas are made out of a waterproof PU, which I think stands for polyurethane? Yeah, polyurethane, which means they're gonna be waterproof and not let water inside. And the black ripstop one is constructed of a waterproof and puncture resistant nylon, so it's just gonna shed water off and keep everything very dry inside. Also, all of them are made with weatherproof zippers. Sick. There's a cinch mechanism so you can cinch it tight. And of course, our sling is backed by our lifetime warranty, so if you just wreck this thing, we'll send you a new one. So that's the Moment Fanny Sling. If you're looking for a fanny sling that's going to benefit the mobile filmmaker or photographer, this one is for you. We built it out for that purpose, and that's it, man. I don't have much more to say on it. Oh, I don't think I showed this in the packing sequence. You can totally put a tripod at the bottom too. So I think that's it. Let's move on to the next one. The Nico Camera Sling. The Nico Camera Sling from Chrome. So the Nico Camera Sling, I'm packing an 85 prime, my iPhone 11 Pro, my wallet, my Canon 5D Mark IV with a 24-70 Mark II. You know I'm always packing a snack. My camera batteries, my passport in the back pocket, and in the hidden pocket on the front, I'm putting my SD card case. Also, this bag matches my shirt, so I'm gonna put that green overshirt back on. Sorry it's a bit out of frame. If I go wider, you see the wall, so I'm like zoomed in just there, and yeah, sorry. So the reason I would choose this bag is because it is simple. When I have too many options and too much choice in front of me, I just cannot compute. But this bag solves all that. It is literally just one big pocket with 2 Velcro inserts you can customize. It actually comes with a third you can put in between that to make other pockets. Just so simple. Just a big 5-liter pocket you can make your own. That's all there is, and that's sometimes the best option. I can throw my main body and lens in there, put an extra lens in there, still have room for some snacks, my phone, wallet. It's the perfect amount of space for me, for someone looking for a very indestructible protective bag that still looks good, and you can totally use it for a lens bag on a shoot. Let me explain. So with this setup, I'll have my main camera and my main lens on my shoulder. And in my bag, I'll have all my other lenses, plus my other random little essential items too. I still have my phone, my wallet, and of course a snack in there. And then I have a Sigma 35 Art in there, an 85 Prime on the side, and a 70-300, which is a pretty big lens right in the middle. And some batteries to keep juiced. And so no matter what you're using it for, whatever's inside is going to be super protected. You have a weatherproof, very abrasive, resistant outside material, and the inside, you got some thick padding. I find this very helpful to know that my gear is gonna be good no matter what, because when you're on a shoot, you don't wanna be thinking about, oh, I have to set this down gently. I'm not saying spike your bag down like a football, but you can set it down without giving it second thought about being very nice and easy with it. Like it's a tough bag. Wearing this thing crossbody provides quick, easy access while on the go, and that's all I gotta say. So in that we have the next bag, the Peak Design Everyday 2 6-liter Sling. I've totally messed that up. This is the new Everyday Sling version 2 from Peak Design, and this is the 6-liter edition. So in the Peak Design Everyday Sling, I'm packing my iPhone 11 Pro, my wallet. In the slip pockets, I'm putting the SD cards in there, a pen, a pair of headphones, batteries to stay juiced. And notice how I put them at the bottom of the bag, and then I go and fold the divider, which makes another compartment that I can store my 35mm on top of those batteries. My 11-inch iPad Pro, you can't forget the Apple Pencil, and a Canon EOS RP with a 24-105 lens. So the Everyday Sling version 2 from Peak Design comes in a 3, a 6, and a 10-liter. What you just saw was the 6-liter, that's this one right here. So as you saw, the 6-liter can hold an iPad Pro, which is the only slings we're reviewing today that can do that. And actually the 10-liter of the Peak Design bag can hold a 13-inch MacBook Pro.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
I said no. Oh, perfect. 13-inch.
13-inch MacBook. And iPad if that's how you roll. The beauty of this sling is it is very customizable. It has a ton of little slip pockets and organization things that Peak made to really customize it to how you want. One thing to note is that when I tried to put my DSLR in with the iPad, it was a little too slim for that. I had to take the iPad out and then I could put in my DSLR. So depending on what camera you have, just be mindful of that. It fit the mirrorless perfectly though. So if you run mirrorless, the material on this sling is 100% recycled 400D weatherproof material. So that basically means it's gonna protect your bag and it's recycled. The bottom of it is 900D, which is just above 2 times 400D, which means this is gonna be protected and this is gonna be double as protected plus a little more. I'm really good at math. It's another example of just being on a shoot and not worrying about putting the bag down super nice and easy. But again, don't spike it. The strap is really easy to adjust, it's quick, it's simple. Peak Design is just known for their customizable accents too, such a slick, sleek logo. So this thing, if you're a fan of a lot of options, this is a good bag. It's super customizable, the flex fold things, the slip pockets everywhere in this thing, and maybe yours will have some ginger lemon kombucha in there too. Ooh. The other thing too is that if you find the 6 to be too small, the 10 is just slightly bigger. And if you find it to be too big, the 3 is slightly smaller. So if you want that extra step of storage and you like wearing slings, keep that in mind as you think about things. So that pretty much covers slings. I was not a big sling person until I started working at Moment and I had to know about them. But I'm really glad I know about them now because I use them a lot. They're just convenient. They're simple. I'm told you, I'm a simple man. These are simple bags. Everything you need and nothing you don't. But then, I mean, with certain ones, you can load it up a little more. That's it. That's it for the sling roundup. Y'all, I hope I've convinced you to be a sling person too. Go snag yours today, and that's all I gotta say. What you know about slings? What you know about slings? What you know about slings? What you know about slings?